Hi, I'm Erica. Today we're gonna bake some blueberry muffins. We're completely done with bananas. Yes! I have some blueberries left over from the week because I didn't eat as many as I thought I would. They've already been washed and cleaned. The first step is to get butter. The thing with this recipe is you have to have a scale, or at least know how much butter is how many grams, because I personally don't know that, and this is in milliliters, which doesn't help me because the recipe is in grams. I need 55 grams of butter. I have this butter left over from something else I baked. That is 65, which means I don't need this block that's not open yet. I need to remove some butter. I'm just gonna grab a knife for this, and I need to take off 10 grams. How much is 10 grams? What if... I should probably do this on a flat surface. That's 52 grams. 56 grams. We're going with good enough. You have to... Oh, you have to preheat your oven to 375 and line a muffin tin. This makes 12 regular sized muffins. So muffin tin, I've got my plastic cups here. We're just gonna let the butter set because it's from the freezer. I have to beat the butter until it's creamy. But my issue, I think, is that it's frozen still. So actually, I'm gonna get my knife back and I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces and hope that that might help. I don't really know. Yeah, it's probably easier to do this on a flat surface and not in a bowl. I just didn't want to get a plate out. Probably also easier to do it when it's not frozen. I don't know if this is gonna work because the butter is still somewhat frozen. I should have taken it out earlier. This one goes in here, and this one goes in here. Okay, let's do this with the right hand. Nope, that did not work. How are you supposed to beat it? I don't understand. Like, slowly, you don't need to go crazy. Okay, I'm not using these because they're too temperamental. I would suggest taking your butter out of the fridge before you want to bake with it. I really think I would have learned this by now. I didn't. I'm going to stick these in the microwave for a little bit. So we're going to try this again. I think I put the butter in too long in the microwave. But, I don't know, who knows. No, that also does not work. Don't do this. Because I just got butter all over. Not myself, thankfully. I'm just going to use a fork for this. And I can't really make it creamy because I put it in for too long. Cool, that looks great. Gradually add sugar and continue beating until light and fluffy. All right, I'm adding sugar. Which is fine, like I knew I had to add some sugar. A cup of sugar. Is this my half? This is my quarter. Half a cup at a time because I'm running. Alright, so we need a cup of sugar and we need to add it gradually. I forgot about that. So don't add half a cup at a time. And continue beating until light and fluffy. And then you're supposed to continue beating for another 2 minutes. I'm good. Add the eggs. You need 2 eggs. We're gonna add 1 egg and mix. And then add the other egg. Okay, that looks fluffier. Let's add the second egg. Alright, done. Add vanilla. Add vanilla, baking powder, and the salt. This is the part where it gets a little bit interesting, I think. You have to add half the flour and half the milk, and then fold it in with a spatula. And then add the other half. So you need 2 cups of flour, so we're gonna add 1 cup. And I have to add half of the milk. And the milk is half a cup, so we're gonna add a quarter of a cup. A quarter of a cup of milk. I am using almond milk. It's quarter of a cup, right? Yeah, okay. And you fold it in with a spatula. It says to make sure you just use a spatula for this. Now we're gonna add another cup of flour. And another quarter cup of milk. Any milk you wish. You could probably use soy milk. You can use dairy milk, like cow milk, goat milk. Whatever. I don't think the milk you choose is going to make a difference. It says to add the blueberries and fold them in. I think I'm just going to put the blueberries in the muffin after I put the mixture in. It looks nothing like hers. Like nothing like the picture. I'm going to add a bit more milk. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop it in some muffin tins. Did I do something wrong? It says in a separate bowl to mix the granulated sugar and cinnamon in a separate bowl. It's to put on top if you want to put some on top. I'm not gonna put any on top. I'm just gonna leave it like this. We're gonna put some blueberries in though. Gonna poke them in. I love blueberries. It's almost preheated, so we're just gonna go with it. So you put them in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. We'll do 15 minutes and I'll check again. Okay, so it's been about 15 to 20 minutes. I've pulled them out of the oven. I don't even want to try one because I know they're not good. I will try one. I think the main issue is the almond milk. I'm going to go with the almond milk was the problem because I don't think it's as runny as normal milk, which I think it's thicker. So I think that I should have added some water to it. It says in the recipe you're supposed to let them stand for 15 minutes, 10 minutes afterwards. They've cooled off a little bit, so I'm gonna try one of the smaller ones just because I'm a little worried that it's gonna be gross. It looks like concrete. There's not enough blueberries, I already know that. And it's not the recipe's fault. It's my fault. They don't taste good. They taste like sand. They also look like sand. And don't put 4 blueberries in the muffins. Actually mix the 250 grams of blueberries that it calls for into the batter and then spoon it out. There's not enough blueberries. I don't know what I was thinking. If you try this recipe, put in the comments below what your thoughts on it are. Did you try normal milk versus almond milk or even soy milk? And by normal milk, I mean cow milk. Milk is weird. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe. I do baking videos every Thursday and random videos on random Tuesday.